There we are. That was Mr. Cliff Richard there with The Bachelor Boy. And on the line now, I've got the wonderful, the one and only Mr. Steve Scott from the Grove Theatre. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Dave. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How the devil are you?
Well, devil woman, I think, is how the devil woman are you? You know, if we're going to do, is it Cliff Richard Sunday?
It was, no, it was Cliff Richard just for you, because you did text in and ask me to play Bachelor Boy for you. It was Bachelor Boy, wasn't it?
I think it was Wired for Sound, but I know the two get confused. So they're very similar sounding songs.
It's an easy mistake to make, I know.
If Terry Wogan makes that sort of mistake, we're in good company.
Absolutely right. Anyway, this is Steve Scott from the Grove Theatre. There will be people out there that don't actually know what the Grove Theatre is and where it is. So over to you, Steve. Let's give us a little insight into what we've got there.
Thank you very much. Well, the Grove Theatre is on Grove Road in the centre of Eastbourne, underneath Eastbourne Library. We've been running the place as the Grove since December 2019. We're a small, intimate arts venue for all sorts of things: theatre, music, comedy, magic, cabaret, you name it. It all goes on here. And as I say, we've been going since December 2019, and we've been open since then for a grand total of about 8 months.
Yes.
And we had our third relaunch at the beginning of June with a fantastic kids show called Red Riding Hood by our very good friends at Radtastic Theatre, and it's been great. It's been really, really well supported, which is fantastic. I mean, it's great to be open again.
Oh, isn't it just?
Absolutely.
How have you coped? I mean, I know it's been tough for the arts in general, right the way across the board. So how have you actually got by with all of that? It's been so tough.
It has been tough. I mean, we're in a fortunate position in as much as everyone here is doing this on a voluntary basis. So we're all giving up our time to do it, and we're all doing it for the love of it. It's just really just been a question of just keeping the place ticking over when we've been open, just maximising the opportunities as we've got them. I mean, we're hoping, fingers crossed, we won't have to close again. I hope I haven't massively tempted fate by saying that, but
I don't think so.
You know, but yeah, it has been tough, but we've got a really, really great team here of people.
Thank you.
You know, absolutely. You know, stalwarts, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I'm one of them, and I so I do.
You are indeed. You are one of the most stalwart of the lot.
Oh, you're too kind.
You on the radio,
you're too kind by a quarter. So, in talking about the things coming up, what is coming up in the near future that people can enjoy at the Grove? And I tell you what, before you go there, I have to say to the listeners that the Grove Theatre is one of the most welcoming theatres in Eastbourne. It is intimate, it is lovely. You can have whatever you want there. You got teas, coffees, cakes, you name it. We can provide. It's lovely down there, and alcohol, of course. Which
not forgetting alcohol, always after midday, of course.
Absolutely, but, yes. Is that the new watershed?
That's absolutely. That is the new watershed. That's right. You know, food and drink, soft drinks, hard drinks, and friendly chit chat.
That's what it's all about. So what is actually coming up there in the future?
Well, we've got a fundraiser for the Macmillan Cancer Charity. We've got a local organisation performing the songs of ABBA and the Beatles, which is on August the 14th, which has found wonderfully. It has actually sold out, which is rather brilliant.
Fantastic.
We've got our regular company who come in, Cabaret Cerise. They're performing their latest show on August the 20th. And then we have our very good friend Orion Powell is staging the Sometimes Festival all day on the 22nd of August, which is a one-day music festival raising awareness about mental health, and all the proceeds are going to the Samaritans.
That's fantastic.
And it's a fantastic lineup for that. It's from midday on Sunday right through till late.
I shall be there for that one, and I think I'm muscle as well for that. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and be muscle too. I don't think I'll be particularly strong muscle, but I will be there.
Bless your heart. You can make the tea.
I know. And then on the 28th of August, we've got a film screening. We're showing Carry On Cleo.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolutely.
Do you know
so
what?
If you get free drinks, you get 10% off your drinks. You turn up in a toga.
Right, I shall be turning up in my toga.
Challenge accepted.
Absolutely,
Challenge
yeah.
accepted.
I just need to find myself a fig leaf.
Brilliant.
Yes, not a fig leaf. What am I saying? You know what I meant.
I know what you meant. I mean, it's Sunday morning.
Absolutely, and early. So that's it. How do people get stuff from there? I mean, I've seen that there's obviously the Facebook page, but is there anywhere else that people can get in touch to obviously hire, find out what's going on, enjoy, book tickets? Where do people go to get all of those things?
They can go to the website, groveeastbourne.com, say on Facebook as well. We haven't been doing any printed publicity for a while, obviously with COVID restrictions, but we're looking to reintroduce a printed programme very soon, and they'll be distributed around the town and have all the booking information on there.
Good stuff, yeah.
So it's principally through the website is booking and finding out what's on.
Right, and if you do want to find the Grove Theatre, it's below the library in Grove Road.
That's right.
And it's a lovely place, and I think we do both almost live there. But
pretty much, yes, absolutely, yes.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, never a chore, as they say.
Absolutely. That's what I tell myself constantly.
Yes, and I did hear yesterday some feedback from I think you had the Natalie Roberts School of Arts there.
That's
and
right.
I have heard so much positive feedback from the kids that were performing and everybody involved in that. I mean, she's got some talent, but they was also saying how wonderful the venue was and how welcoming it was and how safe everybody felt, which is quite important these days. You know, I think
people's comfort and safety is absolutely paramount.
Yes, because I mean, I've been in a few pubs. No, I haven't been in a few pubs. I've been in a pub. and sometimes you do feel, because it's been weird. I mean, we've had 18 months of it, and it is quite strange. You kind of get sort of overwhelmed and a little bit anxious with the crowds, but I don't know what it is about the Grove, but seems to be managed so well that you never feel sort of worried about the situation, because they are on top of the COVID thing, and it's a lovely place. It really is, and hats off to you and Ori for all the hard work you put in, I have to say. And thank
you, and thank you and all the other team, everyone else who's involved. You know, we've got a really, really great team of people.
I forgot Dave,
which is fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Yeah,
better not forget Dave Brinson, otherwise he'd be upset.
Of course, and our Cornwall-based. Our Cornwall-based office, Stefan Antoniuk, our Chief Executive Officer, and Alex Hutchinson, who manages all the money.
Absolutely, without those guys at the helm.
It's a widely spread operation, you know, London, Paris, Peckham, that sort of thing.
And it runs like a dream, I have to say.
It does.
It really is going from strength to strength down there. And as the diary sort of we'll tell, because we're down there. A lot of us here at Radio Willingdon are down there pretty soon with our vintage cabaret. So
yes, indeed, 3rd of September.
3rd of September, which is selling very well. So if you want to get tickets for that, we've just told you where to get them, and I'll be putting all the details for the Grove up on our website as well. So people can find it on here and at your website and the Facebook page and such like as well. So,
fantastic.
Is there anything else? I mean, I know we've got all the shows lined up, but if people want, how are we for volunteers? Can people still get? Are we all right in the volunteering?
Absolutely. If anybody wants to help out, they are more than welcome.
More
than welcome. I say we're very friendly here. We're very open, very chatty, and we're always appreciative of anybody who wants to help out with anything here, whether it's stewarding or helping behind the bar or helping distribute publicity. Fantastic. Please do come along. I can concur to all of what you've just said there, Steve. Sorry?
I can concur with everything you've just said.
Oh, sorry, yes, thank you. I do say sensible things now and then.
Not very often, but that was one, and I appreciate it. Right. Anyway, it's been a joy speaking to you this morning. And
it's been a joy being spoken to.
Yep. It makes a change, doesn't it? Right. Anything else you want to get out there before we say cheerio?
No, just thank you very much for having me on and giving me the opportunity to talk about the Grove. Really appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure, my friend.
My pleasure.
And I will see you again very soon. And
yes, indeed.
You take care, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Take care, Steve. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Steve Scott there from the Grove Theatre, and that is a place to be reckoned with. So if you want to get involved with anywhere down there, have a look on their Facebook page. Steve is the guy to get in touch with, and Talking of good guys, this is David Essex, rock on, and he's Mr. Blue Eyes, as is our Mr. Steve Scott. Lovely guy, beautiful theatre. Get involved if you can, go and support them if you can. It's well worth it.